Back from the palace with husband Philip and with an instruction to form a government. She had had a terrible election night, but you'd hardly guess from what she had to say.
What the country needs more than ever is certainty. And having secured the largest number of votes and the greatest number of seats in the general election, it is clear that only the Conservative and Unionist Party has the legitimacy and ability to provide that certainty by commanding a majority in the House of Commons. This will allow us to come together as a country and channel our energies towards a successful Brexit deal that works for everyone in this country, securing a new partnership with the EU which guarantees our long-term prosperity. That's what people voted for last June. That's what we will deliver. Now let's get to work.
She's lost her majority and much of her authority, but she remains defiant and she's not going.
Last night, the shock of the result was clear, and the questions followed.
Are you resigning, Prime Minister?
Labour have had a much better election than expected. They may have won fewer seats than the Conservatives, but their leader still claims he's ready to take over.
We are ready to do everything we can to put our programme into operation. There isn't a parliamentary majority for anybody at the present time. The party that has lost in this election is the Conservative Party. The arguments the Conservative Party put forward in this election have lost. I think we need a change.
The Liberal Democrats made some gains, but lost a former leader.
But I, of course, have encountered this evening something that many people have encountered before tonight, and I suspect many people will encounter after tonight, which is, in politics, you live by the sword and you die by the sword.
I'm very well, thank you very much. An interesting day ahead.
While the current leader added his voice to those saying the Prime Minister should quit.
Like David Cameron before her, our Conservative Prime Minister rolled the dice and put the future of our country at risk out of sheer arrogance and vanity.
In Scotland, the SNP leader lost more than a third of her MPs. Another independence referendum seems a distant prospect now. A bad night for UKIP too. No MPs and yet another leader resigns, despite this prediction.
I even predict, after last night, that if things go the way I expect, then UKIP could, in 18 months' time, be bigger in terms of poll ratings and members than it ever has been before. However, it will not be with me as its leader.
There's bitterness among Conservatives over what went wrong. This from a man Theresa May sacked.
The manifesto, which was drafted by her and about 2 other people, was a total disaster, must go down now as one of the worst manifestos in history.
Do these 10 MPs hold Theresa May's fate in their hands? The PM's already been on the phone to the leader of the Democratic Unionist Party, but she's not giving much away.
The Prime Minister has spoken with me this morning, and we will enter discussions with the Conservatives to explore how it may be possible to bring stability to our nation at this time of great challenge. Thank you very much.
And that was that. Theresa May is back in Downing Street. She is still Prime Minister, but surely she never imagined it would happen like this.